How are we doing, people? It's Nex here, and it's time for Gamer Theories. Today's video, I want to try something slightly different and open up a debate as to who will Tyrion betray. On one hand, you've got his beloved brother, the Kingslayer Jaime Lannister, and on the other, you have his new queen, the mother of dragons, Daenerys Targaryen. Let's take a deeper look at the facts, the strengths and the weaknesses behind Tyrion's relationships with Jaime and Dany, and if he was forced to choose, which one of them would he remain loyal to? Right from the very first episode, we're presented with this extremely strong brotherly bond between Jaime and Tyrion, and we see it throughout the entire story. When feasting with the Starks, Jaime would rather seek Tyrion's company than anyone else's, despite almost everyone in the Seven Kingdoms mocking him for his disability. Jaime wastes no time in attacking Ned Stark in the streets of King's Landing after learning about Tyrion being taken prisoner, and then when the dwarf demands a trial by combat at the Eyrie, he immediately calls for his brother to stand for him. In the pair's final meetings when Tyrion is wrongly facing prosecution for Joffrey's murder, Jaime literally does everything in his power to help keep his brother alive. He gave in to his father's wishes and was prepared to leave the Kingsguard and rule as heir to Casterly Rock, and when that went to shit and Tyrion was sentenced to death, it was Jaime, with the help of Varys, that saved his life by aiding his escape to Essos. You could say that Tyrion owes his brother a significant debt. The thing I've enjoyed the most about Tyrion is how his character has matured as the show has progressed, and now that he's in Camp Daenerys, he's finally fulfilling his true potential. For the first time in his life, people in powerful positions are actually taking him seriously and listening to what he has to say. On the many occasions where Daenerys instinctively reacts offensively to something, Tyrion is able to dissuade her from making bad decisions, and she takes on board his wise advice. After Dany was taken to Vast Dothrak, he pretty much runs the entire city of Meereen with the support and following of the other councillors, and when she returns to find the city under siege from the Masters, all she wants to do is lay waste to them, but again, Tyrion steps in and guides her into making the right choice, a move she respected so much that she named him Hand of the Queen. Now there are a few other factors that could significantly influence what might happen. First of all, he has a huge weakness for his family. He never condemned Jaime and Cersei for their incestuous relationship, and despite how Cersei has treated him his entire life, he still gives her empathy and compassion when she confides in him about Joffrey and Jaime. You then have to consider the fact that Tyrion owes his life to his brother, which is something I can easily see Jaime manipulating in the right moment. And finally, don't forget that Daenerys and Tyrion have only known each other for a very short space of time. Whilst they have both benefited greatly from one another, this could be a crucial factor. However, regardless of all this, there is one other variable that could see all this taken away from Tyrion. When Jaime and Bronn were sailing to retrieve Myrcella, Jaime states that if he ever sees Tyrion again, he'll kill him. Now, unless everyone decides to play happy families for the sake of the White Walkers, they're all on a one-way collision course. So who will Tyrion betray? Will he repay the person he trusts most in the Seven Kingdoms, the man he owes a life debt to, his brother Jaime? Or will he continue to follow the woman he believes in, the one who stopped him giving up on life, his queen Daenerys? Could this predicament end up claiming the life of the dwarf we've all come to love? Thank you so much for checking out the video, guys. Hopefully it got you all thinking about what could happen with Tyrion and this potential situation. Do you think he'll betray one of the two people dearest to him? And if it comes down to it, who do you think it's going to be? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you brothers and sisters have an awesome day, and until next time, take it easy.